December is finally here, and with it the countdown to Christmas, with all its traditions and merrymaking. We see them as timeless and something that we have always done. But how old are our real Christmas traditions? Would we recognise a Tudor Christmas if we saw one today? Here's some of the traditions we'd know, and some others we might not. Food was a big part of a Tudor Christmas. Turkey was actually introduced as the Christmas bird in 1520. Before then, the gentry would have eaten swans or geese. Christmas Day was a day of mass and religious songs, then to go home for feasting. There would have been an excessive amount prepared for the wealthier families, and what was left over was given out to the poor. To the Tudors, Christmas was about resting. People didn't work the land and women didn't weave. Flowers were put on spinning wheels to stop them being used. Mince pies were eaten, but were very different to what we eat now. They contained 13 ingredients representing Christ and the 12 disciples. Ingredients included spices, fruit, and chopped mutton. While they didn't have Christmas trees, they still decorated their homes on Christmas Eve with different evergreens like mistletoe, holly, ivy, yew, and laurel. Decorating any earlier than Christmas Eve was seen as bad luck. They had Christmas pudding, but unlike ours, it was made with meat, oats, and spices. And like our tradition with pantomime, Tudors also had a tradition of plays performed at the Christmas period. While we eat chocolate to count down to Christmas with our advent calendars, a Tudor advent meant up to Christmas Eve was for fasting. People were not allowed to eat cheese, eggs, or meat. They celebrated 12 days of Christmas, a series of religious feast days that started on Christmas Day and lasted until the 5th of January, with a special 12th cake being eaten on the 12th night. A log was chosen on Christmas Eve and decorated with ribbons and laid on the hearth. It was kept burning for the 12 days of Christmas. Wassailing was a tradition for the regular folk of Tudor England. Wassailing involved drinking a toast to fruit trees with a wooden bowl of either hot cider or ale to ensure a good crop in the new year. Gifts were also exchanged, but not at Christmas. This happened at the new year. As society was very strict and organised, the introduction of someone in charge of drinking, revelry and merrymaking meant the Tudors had a reason to relax and celebrate taking life that bit slower. So, what Tudor traditions would you like to see make a comeback?